Marriage is not to be entered into unadvisedly or lightly, but reverently. So if anyone can show just cause why these two people may not be lawfully joined together, speak now or forever hold your peace. Okay, I think we're good. Will you, Kayla, take Justin to be your lawfully wedded husband?
There's something I need to say. It's not going to be good for...
Justin, this is my first time marrying people. Is that supposed to be your...
Well, I need to say this.
Oh.
There is nothing I would love more than to hear you take me as your lawfully wedded husband. But I can't let this wedding go on without you knowing the truth and being honest.
Honest about what?
I was on my way over here today, and I just happened to overhear Hope and Jennifer talking. It was about Steve.
Oh, my goodness.
And they were discussing Steve's feelings for you. He still loves you, honey. And he wants you back.
I don't know what Jen and Hope were talking about. But Steve has made it clear to me more than once. I'm better off with you.
If it means anything, he said the same thing to Justin about an hour ago.
But he didn't mean a word of it. Am I right, Jen?
I feel so bad. I didn't know that you overheard us. I had no idea.
But I did. I did overhear. And after you left, I talked to Hope, and she confirmed it. Steve never stopped loving you. He never stopped wanting to be your husband.
Well, then why didn't he tell me that?
You know how guilty he felt about abandoning you and getting caught by Stefano and treating you so badly?
He also said that that guilt was something that he could never get past. Justin, this is our wedding day. Why are you talking about him?
Because he did get past it. He got past it. And when he did, he realized that he couldn't live without you. That day that I proposed, you mentioned that afterwards he came to the hospital to talk to you. But before he could do that, he saw me make a complete fool of myself in the middle of the nurse's station.
No, you did not. You were so sweet.
He saw it happen, honey. And that's why he backed off. And he thought you were as happy as I was that we were engaged.
And I was. I was. Oh, my God. I mean, is it true? Have you known the entire time that Steve wanted me back?
Just disappearing.
Kayla, I have known for a while that Steve never wanted to lose you, and I just found out this morning that Hope knew.
Why couldn't one of you tell me?
Because Steve didn't want them to. Hope said it was really hard keeping it from you.
Kayla, it was.
But they agreed that it was up to Steve to talk to you. And he didn't.
Of course he didn't. It's just like him. Confiding on my friends, but not in me.
He was just trying to do right by you.
Are you in on this too?
Steve confided in me. He told me how he feels about you, and then he asked me to keep it to myself. I told Jennifer because we don't keep secrets from each other.
Oh, just from me.
He's my brother.
Good God, I can't believe we're rehashing this here. You love Kayla, she loves you. Who cares what Steve Johnson feels? Let's just get on with it.
Uncle Vic, Dad brought it up because it's important.
Justin, this is supposed to be the happiest day of our life. Victor's right. Why are you talking about him now? Why'd you bring it up?
Because I just found out myself. And it threw me for a loop. And I didn't know what to do. Telling you immediately, not telling you at all. waiting till after we got married and then tell you. And then before I knew it, Sonny was knocking on my door and telling me that I was ready for the ceremony. And then I saw you walking in here barefooted and so beautiful, smiling at me, and I just knew that I couldn't get married unless you knew the truth.
What am I supposed to do?
Just think back to the day that Steve went to the hospital. And he saw me get down on my knee and propose to you. What if he had the chance to tell you what was in his heart before I proposed? Would we still be standing here right now?
You do know what you were asking me to process here, right in the middle of our wedding.
It's not fair. I know.
I'm not blaming you. You were misled as much as I was. But at least you had the courage to tell me that Steve... that he wants me back. Oh, God. And you guys all knew about it? Everybody knew about it but me?
Don't blame them. It's how Steve wanted it.
I'm done talking about.
Do you know how much I wish I had taken a different route today and not gone through the square and overheard Jen and Hope's conversation? We'd be married now. We'd be celebrating with everyone. But getting all existential doesn't change the fact that I did hear what I heard. And even before I heard it, it's been on my mind that maybe you've been avoiding your feelings for Steve because you didn't want to hurt me. I want you to have whatever makes you the happiest. So if Steve's feelings don't matter to you anymore, then we'll get married and we'll spend the rest of our life together. You don't have to say a word. I can see it in your eyes. The reason I didn't come straight to you after I talked to Hope was because I went to the cemetery. I wanted to tell Adrian that if things had been different, if she had survived that accident, that I would still be married to her, and you would still be our dear friend. And the thing that I've learned about falling in love with a dear friend is that that friendship doesn't die. Steve wants you back. And as a man who is madly in love with you, I wish that wasn't the case. But as a man who is your friend and always will be, I'm happy for you. Thank you all for coming. There isn't going to be a wedding today.
Justin, you mean so much to me. I never wanted to hurt you like this.
I know. We are good.
find my dad.
Okay, yeah, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Kayla.
You know, I will never hear the song he wrote. The wedding present he had for me, I'll never hear it. Did you see how hurt he was? I mean, how could Steve do that?
I wanted to tell you as soon as I found out.
She
Kayla-
did. She did. It was all on me. Steve asked me to keep this to myself, and I held Jennifer to it. I tried to convince Steve to tell you himself, but you know how stubborn he is.
Oh, yeah. That I know.
He thinks that Justin deserves you more than he does because Justin is such a good man.
Well, he certainly proved it today, didn't he? Did you see him walk out of here? I mean, if Steve had just been honest with me.
Yes, you're right. And Steve never should have put you in this position in front of all of us. And he should have told you how he felt, Kayla.
But he didn't.
But he did sacrifice his own happiness for what he thought you really wanted.
Really?
Kayla, I know that you love Justin. But you belong with Steve.
Do I? I mean, I'll always love him. But do I?
Yeah. I think you do. And I think the only way you'll know that is if you go to him right now and you talk to him.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. Wait, I don't have any shoes.
Here. Here's one.
Thank you.
Go.
Hi.
Hey, did you find your dad?
Yeah, he was at Kayla's packing up his stuff.
Man, that's pretty brutal.
It was. I tried to get him to come back with me, but he said he needed some time alone.
Do you know where he went?
I have a pretty good idea.